Hey, NIO fam, happy Friday to you. We're a little over 20 minutes into the trade day as I'm recording this on Friday, September 26, 2025. But I wanted to point something out pre-market. I saw this 4 a.m. Eastern time, a 5-minute incremental window. The high on this was $7.49, but the bottom of the wick touched $7.21. And so even as I'm recording this, early in the day, we've got a lot of red to start the day, and we're right down in that $7.21 level, that range. Now, the way I almost see this is as if it's a magnet pulling price to it. And we have to go back about a year for when this price level and that range popped up on my radar. But the nice thing is it seemed like that was the ceiling. We hadn't been there since last year. And now that we zoom back in here so you can see the move that NIO made up through that level came on just 2 days of heavy trade volume, over 100 million shares traded, and it moved right up through there. And so if you think in terms of maybe that was the ceiling before, perhaps it's close to or is acting as the floor now. And so the rest of today might be interesting to track. Trade volume, of course, matters, and is something that I am tracking as well. And also the FTD, the scheduled release, there should be more data on maybe Monday. So maybe that'll tell us a little bit more of what's happening behind the scenes. But I wanted to offer that. And if just kind of a quick hitter today, as we'll see what happens throughout the rest of the day, this session. And then if you want, over the weekend, I may do a video and try to guesstimate on numbers on what the deliveries or the insurance registration data needs to look like next week to give us that teaser for, NIO making the push at a new monthly delivery record, but also to come in with Q3 guidance, quarter 3 guidance, which, they really have to crush it. I think they're going to crush it. I don't know if they're going to hit guidance. Those are some pretty big numbers. So anyway, that might be a fun video to do over the weekend. And as for NIO stock, we'll see what happens the rest of today. Right now, a little below that $7.21 level, a little over 10 million shares traded so far just during the day here. So kind of interesting stuff I want to point out, and we'll see what happens moving ahead. Hey, I don't mind if this ends up being sort of a consolidation point before the next move up for NIO. And I'll link one of the videos I've done. I've talked a lot about stock price recently, which is why it'll be nice to talk about something else, maybe in the next video. So more of the fundamental stuff coming up. But anyway, thanks for sticking around at the end. See y'all again very soon.